Hello, welcome back to my channel. I'm here today with two journals that I've recently finished. These are a little bit different to what I've usually made. I've been very inspired recently by Ronda at A Little Bit French, and so these are done sort of in her style. The themes are obviously a nurse is this one, and then the bee journal. So I'll just quickly go through them. This is a little tiny journal. Obviously, they're all made with book pages, and I've just tied that with a ribbon. And like I said, it is nurse themed. So going over the page, just popped a little tuck here of this little vintage nurse and a little journaling card that you can write on the back of nurses at moderate rates, which I thought that was, I don't know, just made me smile. This is from Bohemian Crafting. This is one of the kits I've got, and I just thought that was quite good, like a little bit like nursing notes, and this blue is quite a nursing blue colour. There's a pocket here that I've just decorated with a pharmacy label. This is from a printable I've got, and you can sort, it's like a book, How to Be a Trained Nurse, but obviously lots to journal in there. This is just one of the other book pages, and what I made was this narrow little sort of mini booklet really, just with a vintage, I think this was from the Lincoln Chemical Works, just one of their vintage adverts. And there's also a picture of a little girl dressing up as a nurse. Just a picture on there of a little girl again dressed up as a nurse. I've made a little pocket here, printable of the British Journal of Nursing, and then I've just popped a couple of journaling cards in there. These were pages, but I've shrunk them down. One was about how to make your nurse's uniform. I'm so glad you don't have to do those, and these days you just get them ready made. And a vintage sort of call to nursing from the Second World War, I think it was. Love this photograph here of all these nurses, probably on a break, having a little chat. Very sociable. I really like that page. Popping over, just made this little pocket here with another vintage nurse image, and popped another journaling card. This was from Schmidt Drugs Incorporated, Essence of Pepsin, so you can write on the back of that. This here is actually a hidden paperclip from Natasha at Treasure Books, I think she's called. I will link her down below, and obviously you can't see the paperclip in there, but it's hidden by its name, and then that just clips over the page. And what I thought you could do with that is somebody could actually, say you wanted to clip a photo in, just pop it in there. Going over the page, that's just obviously the other side of the clip. This is one of Rhonda's ideas. It's just book page that you just literally fold up and then pop little bits of interesting things in. So there is another photo of vintage nurses, advert for castor oil from Whitewater Pharmacy, and that's a printable, but you can obviously write on the back of all these of it would have been like a ticket to well, probably a dance or something. That's obviously just a copy of the ticket, and they're just going there, just folded up. Oops, put that the wrong way around. And then that's just got a little mini Tim Holtz clip just to hold that in. Over the other side, I love this picture as well of these. I just love the camaraderie and the friendship, really, I think, that comes through into these photos. And that's just an envelope, so you can take that off, pop little goodies in there. That's just a shrunk down page from one of the kits. This is the centre of the signature. It is only one signature. This is the centre here, and then here I've just popped little journaling cards. So again, plenty to write on, but lots of decoration. So that's just got a stethoscope, put little well towel tabs on these, and that again is somebody, a field hospital, many years ago, probably, I don't know, maybe a century ago. I'll pop that back in there. Oops. More of the page. This I just left it as it was and popped a little picture of a vintage nurse down there. This is from that same kit I showed earlier, but archived, and in here I've just put, shrunk down a little sort of like, I think this was an OBS chart, I'm not sure where it was from, but I just shrunk that down. I thought that looked quite nice tucked in there. Obviously whoever buys it can pop what they want in. That's just a flip out with a whale tail and another picture of a nurse there. Made a belly band out of this pharmacy label, popped a little piece of paper in there. This is another printable. This time I made it as a flip up. So you can write all on here and then hide it. That's the other side of the flip, but that's quite handy because you can always pop a note under there, something like that. Another pharmacy label here and just a tag. This is Kirkpatrick's noiseless nurse shoes, so you don't wake your patients up at night as you're trundling down the ward. Another vintage nurse here, and that's just a good flip out. I left this page, it isn't from a nurse's book, but I just felt just having this sort of chart on here made it look a little bit like a nurse. Left the page here blank from the book page, popped a little label. This is just a little fold and just got some little pieces of nurses in there, little ones. Love this image, and I made this into a flip up so you can write on here. And my little flip even had doctor. This was part of a different printable, so I thought that was quite nice. And then the back page, I left it with just the pocket. And then somebody can again pop notes in or photographs, whatever you want to do. So that is my nursing one. The B one is the same sort of principle, made only from book pages, but obviously this time, because I'm also inspired by the tall skinny journals that lots of people are making on YouTube, so I've made a tall skinnier one, folding the pages that way obviously. Pop the B image on the front again, just popped ribbon round it. I love this, it's full of, I don't know, it's got a really nice feel. As you open it, the front page has just got a book page pocket in it, just made like a Patricia Viramontes style. I made a little journaling card to go in there. Obviously this is all bee themed. Left that page as it was just because it's quite nature themed. This is just a flip out. A little beehive picture, again attached with one of the Tim Holtz mini clips, and another one that side. This I made a little pocket here, and then I've just popped in this printable which I've shrunk down. It's not bee themed, but I just felt the colours sort of went quite well with this page and with a bee theme. Over the page, left this paper as it is, just stuck a little label down here, the Histoire of Bees. This was a page, but I decided to glue top and bottom, and then whoever buys this one, you can tuck in a photograph, tuck in notes, whatever you want to do in there. You can also write round here. These are to be written in. Left that page blank, but obviously popped the little bee leaf down there, which I quite liked. Back in frame. This is just a little pocket, and I made cut out these little tickets, bee themed tickets. Which just tucks into there. You can write on the back of there. And then this is actually, well, was meant to be an envelope, but I decided not to glue it shut because it left lots of journaling space there. This, a bit like that other journal, is one of the Natasha hidden paper clips, so you can't see a paper clip anywhere on it, but it's hidden. And then that's perfect for holding notes, photographs, anything you really like. Going over the page, this is, I think it was a Tsunami Rose freebie. It's just a piece of paper from one of the kits I've got of hers. I shrunk it down just because I could get the bee on both sides here, and then just fold that over there. So it's lots to journal on, but still very pretty to look at. A little bee circle, just made that into like a page tab. This is actually my favourite page in the layout in the whole journal. I don't know why, I think it's the colours. This is actually the centre of the signature, so I just left the pages unglued, and they just hold little bits of fun things like a bee themed postcard and some little journaling cards. I really like that centre. Going into the second half, just pop the picture of the bees there. This little bottle of honey here, which again I like that as well actually. Yeah, that's my favourite bit, is the centre. just pop this image here and this image here. I did actually glue this over the top of the book page just so that there was that little bit extra room for journaling in. Left that page as it is because I quite liked it. Made a little cluster there with the bee just for interest. Popped that there just to decorate the page. This is also just decoration, but over the page it's holding Roxy Creations. A couple of weeks ago, one of her challenges was these little pockets, which I just love. So it decorates there, but then as you flip it over, obviously here, better just make sure that I am in frame, yeah. There you can actually pop journaling card, notes, whatever you want, but it just nice. Left that back book page blank because it's handy for writing on. Again, that's the other half of that B page where you can just slip photographs or journaling in there. This again made that into a pocket and made a really tall skinny tag to go in there. Just decorated that. Turned this little B label into a belly band, so that's got paper there that you can just take out and write on. Loved this image of the beehive, so I decided to just make the most of it really and decorated that page with that. You can obviously write around here. Left that page as it is, and then on the back page I made this side tuck pocket, which I used one printable, made sure to cut it carefully so that I could then match it up again, but left a pocket. And I just printed out this from one of the kits I've got. Just a nice image, that really. You can write on the back, and then that just pops into there, and that is the back of the book. So that is my makes for today. These will be listed in my shop. I will put the links down below, and I will also link some of the videos that have inspired me for these makes. All right, that's all for now. Thanks for stopping by. Bye-bye.